anybody know that 1 out of 6 new business open will survive in 5 years? Did you know that? Now, show of your hands. If you're in business more than 5 years, please show your hands. Okay. Now, we talked about connecting. No, don't put it down. Please, show your hands. We're talking about connecting here in networking. Make sure, look around. Make sure you do reconnect with these successful entrepreneurs. 5 years is a long time. And you can talk to them, how did they start it? Because it's a risky business. So congratulations, ladies. Great job. Now, the next question for you is, how many pricing propositions do you currently use to attract your customers? How many? How many pricing propositions you currently use to attract your business, attract your customers?
I don't know if I understand the question correctly, but you mean different ways that people can take the value of what you have? Yes.
How many?
3.
3. Anybody else? 7. Ooh, very good. Very good. 5. Fantastic. Again, would you mind to show your hand again? Again, make sure you guys reconnect with these powerful ladies because they know how to do that. So what I'm going to do today, given the fact that just a couple days ago, the Federal Reserve released the data about how slow the economy growth are. Does anybody know what that number is? 1.58. 1.58% growth, okay? On top of it, on a national basis, the unemployment in the U.S. is, anybody know the percentage? It's about 8.3%. Yeah, nationwide. In North Carolina, anybody know North Carolina? 9.4% in North Carolina. Charlotte? 10. Okay, so with the slow economy growth rate, high unemployment, what's going to happen is there's a lot of businesses started, or as well as those businesses that are here that are been around for a long time, they also want to expand. So you can feel the competitions. If you don't feel the competitions in your business, congratulations, but I'm sure all of you do feel the competitions. So what I'm going to do today is to take you through an effective use of pricing strategy to attract the right customer to you. All right? Typically, when I do the session like this with my clients, they last anywhere between 2 hours to a day, depending upon the complexity of their business. So you are going through what I call a very gifted student's version. Who can tell me who is the most innovative company in the world?
Apple.
Apple? Anybody else? Microsoft and Google and
the shoe company.
Facebook. Very good. Very good.
Zappos.
Very good. Very good. So on the page 1 of your worksheet, you will see 4 different boxes: A, B, C, and D. On the box A, go ahead and fill in Google, Facebook, Apple, Microsoft. That is a space those companies play in. They play in the space, what I call, they set the price of their product, they set the trend in their industry, they also set the technology and the innovation in their industry. So they are in that box A. But they don't get to box A unless they invest heavily in their innovation. So do think it through. Is your business in box A? If not, look at box D. Okay, there's another type of space that you can consider to play in, what I call convenience. How many people have been to Walmart? Oh, good. I shop there too. Now, Walmart, on the other hand, they play in the space of convenience. So what they do is, when you are in their store, they want to make it so convenient for you to shop there. And what does that mean? That means that they compete in price. They match price. They are the lowest guaranteed price in the industry. And they can only survive because they have what? Enough value. So if you are playing in the space of competing in price, providing convenient services or products, you've got to have enough value in there. So go ahead and write down Walmart in box D. Another example, box D. Another example for box D would be D. D as a dog. Okay, good, thank you. Another example will be Amazon.com. Started out as selling books, but they sell everything now. As a matter of fact, they go head-to-head selling electronics today compared to Costco. Most people will go to Costco buying they will go buy electronics. But online, Amazon.com actually compete in that space as well. So in your business, make sure you know which space you're playing in. And what I'm going to do as I go through each one of the sections today, I'm going to go through 3 sections. I'll give you a case study so then you can kind of reflect on that, so you can learn and then apply those back to your business. When I mention about case study, that means it's a real client, real situation, but for their privacy purposes, I change your name and change your industry. All right, so the example is this. Ann has been in the business for about 10 years. And she sells what I call the heavy cutting machinery. Basically, it's just a big table, and that has a saw that can cut through steels. Okay, so she typically sells it to small, middle, big companies. But on average, she sells about 40 machines a year. Each machine is about $100,000. Pretty expensive. And the problem commonly in the industry is that because it's a $100,000 machine, it takes a long time to buy. Does anybody want to guess why it takes a long time to buy? Financing, that's right. And not only the financing, it takes time to track down, is the money there yet? Right. So she wants to figure out a way to, not only she can compete in price, but she also wanted to figure out a way that if she can actually sell 40 on average a year, the same process that can sell 400 a year. So 3 years ago, she decided to come up with a system, and the system will help her track. And as a matter of that system actually be able to track and close the deal 25% of the time faster compared to any other competitors out there. In addition to that, she's got a great goal. She wants to be able to have a great distribution network. So she installed the franchise system 3 years ago. Today, she has 100 franchisees out there selling her machine. And this year, she just reached, on average, 5,000 machines a year.
Oh my gosh.
All right? So, the question for you is, box A or D, do you think that she played in?
A.
Really?
D?
Yeah, she's making it convenient for her buyer to buy. She's at the D. Yeah, so don't get the pricing fooled by that. Yeah, so she's on the box D. So as you go through your business, make sure you go through that as well. Depending on which box you play in, you're going to have a different strategy attracting your customers. All right, so turn to page 2 of your handout. Now, I cannot just talk about which box for you to play in without telling you that you really, really need to think about what business model that you are running currently, right? But with the limited time of today, I'm going to only talk about a small section of the business model, but I'm going to give you the answer anyway. So business model on your worksheet, on the first half of the second page, there are 3 major components. 3 major components. The first one is business purpose. So go ahead and write down business purpose. And then the second component is core competencies. Core competencies. The third component is profit formula. Profit formula. All right, so if you go back to the business purpose, there are 2 sub-parts to the business purpose. Number one is customer segmentations. Customer segmentations. Number two, customer propositions. Customer propositions. Propositions. All right. Now, I am going to, because of the limited amount of time, I'm going to take you through what I call the 5 customer propositions you must consider to use that in your business to attract the right customers to you. And the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to take you through 5 of them first, so you can write down what they are. Then I'll come back and explain each one of them. And then after that, I will take you through the case study again, so then you can kind of reflect on your business. All right, so you ready? Okay, first one. First one is a unique selling proposition. Unique selling proposition. Okay, the second one is unique value proposition. Unique value proposition. The third one is irresistible offer. Irresistible offer. The fourth one is unique safety proposition. Safety proposition. The last one is unique experience proposition. Unique experience propositions. All right, let me go back to the very first one, unique selling proposition, and I'm sure all of you probably know how to do that. Unique selling proposition is nothing more than why do your customer buy from you? And why do your customer buy from you regardless what the price that you set for your product or services? So this is the why portion of it that you must figure that out. The second one, the unique value proposition. Unique value proposition has 2 parts to it. 2 parts. First one is the benefits. What is the benefits that your customer are going to get when they buy your product or services? The second one is the how much money are they going to save by buying your product or services, or how much money are they going to make by buying your product and services? A good example will be this. I shop at Walmart. So Walmart guarantee me what?
Price.
Low price. So that's the benefits. But did they tell me how much I'm going to save? So in your business, if you can identify how much you're going to save, that will address the portion of how much money you're going to save or how much money you're going to make in that particular business. All right, the third one, irresistible offer. Have you ladies ever couldn't sleep at night sometimes? Is that a yes? Okay, well, sometimes I do that too. So I can't help it. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night, I have nothing to do but just to watch those infomercial. And the one that I was most interested in was the bullet juicer. I have a real juicer, but I thought that was very cute. But I wasn't ready to buy it until they said, but wait! If you buy it today, I'll give you bonus 1, bonus 2, bonus 3, and wait! If you do it today, I'm going to slash the price. That's what's irresistible offer. You package these bonuses. No. I know these propositions, so I think I'm smarter than that. But that's what's called irresistible offer. Sometimes your customers may not be interested in your product, but they are more interested in your bonus. So make sure you do package those in. Now the next one, unique safety proposition. Can anybody guess what that is?
Guarantee.
Yeah, 30 days money back guarantee. Zappos is what? 365 days guarantee, money back guarantee, and then including the shipping back and forth for Zappos.com. Just a few months ago, I took my lovely daughter, coming there, to an underwear store. Yeah, it's called Jackie. The store is called Jackie. So as I was browsing through, the lady came after me and said, "Ma'am, Sorry to use you.
It's all right.
Man, I just wanted to let you know, whatever you want today, no matter how long you wear it, wash it, and whatever, lifetime guarantee. And I thought, ooh, really? Oh, good. So that's what the safety proposition that you have. If your product and services are so good, it doesn't hurt to offer the safety proposition. Sorry, he's a good partner today. All right, the last one is unique experience proposition. Okay, the unique experience. What does that mean? That means that, like my husband, TC loved coffee. But when he's on the go, he just want to go to a gas station, get in and get out. He can care less about how the coffee tastes like. But as long as it's convenient for him, he can get in and get out. But that experience quickly changed if he is in the Starbucks store, where he gets to play with the latte, caramel, and you can enjoy it, right? So that's the experience that you offer. In your business, you want to make sure that you have all these 5 combination of the propositions so you can attract your customers to you. I'm going to go through a quick case study. I don't think I will have time to cover the third portion, but the case study is same owner, Anne. So as you know that she is in the pricing zone, she can P-price, she's very, very convenient selling to her customer, and she can sell very, very short time. She also offered double your money back guarantee within 1 year if your machine does not produce the amount of money you invested in. That's a pretty good guarantee. And she also offered 15% off to any customer who repeat to buy parts from her company. All right, so based on that, what kind of customer propositions does she have offered to her clients? Say that? Safety. Okay, anything else?
And a value proposition.
Value proposition, okay.
Irresistible.
That's right, irresistible. She's got a package in there.
Selling.
Yes.
You can't lose that.
Yeah, you can't lose that. Yeah. So make sure you do that in your business as well. You've got all 5. If you can put all 5, that will be fantastic. All right, so I have a limited amount of time today. I'm supposed to go through the third section with you, but I'm going to quickly tell you what they are. If you are interested, you can come back and see me afterwards. I'll be happy to email you that information. There are 4 different columns on the third page. That's what I call the revenue streams. There are 4 different types of revenue streams. Consider to implement that in your business. And I'm going to just read it to you so you know what it is. First column is called new business. Okay. Second column is called repeat business. Repeat. You'll get a lot of Chinese from it. Once you learn too much from it. The third column is called residual income. And then the last column is called non-residual income. Okay? I won't go into the detail, but I wanted to point out one thing between new business and repeat business. A couple weeks ago, one of my clients called me and said, you know, we have been paying up to $3.50 per click on Google. We're spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars every month for advertising. Should we continue to do that? And I asked her, well, tell me, what's the percentage of your existing customer repeating to buy from you? And she said, 90%. We're very proud. We have 90% of people buying from us again and again. And I said, so spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars just to get 10% new customer? So be aware how much money you spend to acquire new customer. Your existing customers actually is a lot cheaper to retain. Make sure you know the distinguish between those two.